Sitting on a table, ready to be raked over the coals, so to speak. I never had this happen to me before, so I'm going to now put I'm going to lie down here on this table and experience Reiki for the first time in my life. So if you could be so kind as to put that there, and I will try to be as clear as possible on these microphones. All right, now what am I doing?
Nothing. Just laying there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lift my head
And put it down.
and put it down. Okay.
No.
Right? Okay. Easy instructions.
Yeah. And just close your eyes and relax. And I'm going to do your stomach, saying he's given us permission.
I didn't sign one of those releases, though.
No. Yeah. Let's do that. Now these are 3 of the hand positions. During a treatment, the practitioner usually starts at the head.
Okay.
She does underneath your head. She does your eyes, the side of your head. She does at the throat area. She works down to the heart and then the abdomen, down the body. Okay? And it just flows. She'll do the knees, the bottoms of your feet, and have you turn over, do the back of your head, your back. Each position is usually about 3 to 5 minutes, so a treatment usually takes about an hour.
Okay.
Okay. If someone comes that's been coming on a regular basis and say they've fallen down and hurt their leg, then you might spend added extra time with the area that's acutely in pain.
Okay.
But really, the treatment itself is important. And we tend to take things and do it once, never do it again. It's about using it all the time. When I attune people to do Reiki, it's not necessarily to go out there and do treatments for everyone else. It's about doing themselves.
For themselves.
Yeah. For their own healing. Then they can share.
Well, there is definitely a heated sensation from the hands, so that I noticed right off the bat.
Mm-hmm.
So the caller was accurately describing that. So that I know is...
And the heat is your body pulling the energy. I'm not sending it to you. My hands are just on you. I'm talking to you.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know. I mean,
No concentration.
And that is important. I'm not concentrating on anything. You're using that. The heat of my hands you're feeling because your body's using the energy. I'm not sending it to you.
so now if it didn't need the energy, it wouldn't take it?
Right? And that's the beauty of Reiki. You can't give it to somebody who doesn't want it.
That's true.
Or doesn't need it?
Right.
Exactly.
Gee, I guess I've needed it for a while.
Yes, and you know, a body that's well balanced and stress-free stays healthy, and that is the basis of it. It's the basis of any living organism. So the energy that you're pulling tells me that you got a little stress.
Just a tad.
And, you know, as practitioners doing the Reiki, what's really nice about it is where we are actually channeling that energy to you, you're pulling it through us, we get benefits of a treatment too. We get the residual with like straws. So the energy you pull through. One of the things I tell practitioners is if you're not feeling well that day, don't share it because you're going to be taking it all anyway. On its way through, they're not going to get all that much. So it's beneficial to the practitioner as well as the person you're doing. It's a nice sharing.
Now, normally when you do this, there are 3 of you here now.
Right.
But when someone comes in for a treatment, I'm assuming it's not always 3 of you here.
No, if John and I are together, we'll do a client together because it feels better for them. But no, it can be done by one person. And usually is. We do Reiki shares where many people come and share the Reiki. And people take turns on the table, and many people do them, it sounds awful, but...
One of those group things. Hey,
Don't
it's
say
okay.
anything.
It's cable. It's okay.
We do them.
Hey, where's that music? That 70s music we had planned.
And so that's kind of nice, and there's a lot of energy. You can definitely feel it.
That would be interesting to walk into.
Yeah, master's class.
Yes.
Even in Reiki 1,
Yes.
we've had like 20 people doing
Yes.
Reiki on one person.
And we've had people lined up.
20
lined
people
up, yes.
doing Reiki on one person?
One person laying, but the beauty of that is hands on each one. we form a circle around the table and a circle around the circle. Everyone has their hands on, so that the Reiki is just flowing through everyone. It's quite nice. And Monty Tech is exciting up there because, you know, people are running in after work. The place is wild. And
To see
an
the
hour
difference.
later,
It's
they're all
amazing.
like, yeah, where's the incense and
See him
music?
going with serious looks on their faces, and next thing you're coming out,
And they're very relaxed.
Nice.
and they
Very,
kind of float.
yeah.
After like a Cheech and Chong movie or something.
So tell me, how do you feel?
It's very interesting. I can't quite describe it as you said, but apparently I'm still drawing in this energy because it's still a warm sensation on my abdomen here. It's kind of hard to get a sense on my back of my head because of all the hair I have, but
Big size.
the only thing that's missing now is someone with a fan and grapes.
Man and grapes.
Karen?
No.
I thought you brought that.
Garçon, my wine, please.
And you know, we have a lot of fun when we do Reiki. We're not real serious. It's relaxing. It's fun. It's inviting. And as it should be. Your eyes are supposed to be closed.
Oh, it's
I
having
know
a-
you can't keep them
sorry.
open.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm going
But
to move down to your knee and the bottom of your foot. And this is just so you can experience it.
I'm not going to start levitating, am I?
I hope not. If you are, I definitely want you in one of my classes.
That'll be a few, yeah.
You'll be able to teach me.
The rate is starting to go up now.
Now, is there if a person needs a lot of energy drawn, does that say something about the general health of that individual? I mean, and as have someone who has a nursing background too, does that enable you to take that a step further to be able to advise them in other ways?
No, I can't advise them as a nurse, and never would. Can't diagnose either.
Right.
Can't prescribe, and that's really not what it's about. But there are other ways that I see things, and I can make suggestions for perhaps multivitamins or something, or water, or rest, or. It's a tight line we walk here.
Yes.
Very tight. But exercise, a lot of times, reduces stress, you know.
Yeah, exercise. I got to do that. The doctor told me with my high cholesterol.
I was just going to say, low salt, low fat, start walking, increase your fluids, and you'll feel much better. And come for Reiki.
Our number is 343-3130. If you have a question or comment as I'm sitting here lying down, getting
Not enough already.
kind of a little relaxed. I just want to see the 8:48. We are willing to take your call, although I wouldn't be able to reach the phone from here. I definitely could hear the phone call, so I give one of these guys permissions to answer it if someone should call and give their 2 cents in. Because this is just too damn comfortable.
And if you want, we'll have you turn over on your stomach because we'll get to do your back. And that feels wonderful.
Oh, okay. If it feels
Don't let it
wonderful.
fall.
Anything wonderful.
Don't fall on the floor.
There you go. Oh my.
What does that mean?
They need
All of a sudden you sound like a doctor I don't like anymore.
I'm starting to sweat. That's all.
That's my radiant personality.
That's it.
Is that
I
what
knew
it is?
that.
This is good.
See, it's really nothing to be feared.
Oh, I'm not fearful at all. This is too darn relaxing.